Okay, so number 16, spend 98% less on legal fees. Number 17, you were in the boat together. Run through this because we've talked about it, but what do you really mean? You're in the boat together with the franchise corporation.
All right, here's the story. A little story time. Can I get a little story time? I don't know if we have. There's the soundtrack to The Terminal. It usually gets me in the good storytelling mode. I don't know if we have that. I'm kind of high maintenance here at Thrive. I don't know if we have that, but we got. We got some different. We got
story time.
Oh, nice. Well, okay. Well, that's good. It's a good lead in. I feel good about it. Okay, we'll come back to it. But the point is, two guys are in a boat together. Then there's another boat where there's one man in a boat and one man on the shore. Okay, so imagine that there's two boats. One boat has two people in it, and they're both rowing, and the other boat has one man in it, and he has a friend on the shore. Now, he looks back. Boater number one, the two guys in the boats together, they look back and he goes, Greg, it appears as though I hear something. He says, what? I hear something. What was that, Greg? Greg, I hear something. And he looks, oh no, we are going off of Niagara Falls. I don't know how that happened, but we are now. That really is Greg, paddle. When they're paddling. When you can hear, and they're paddling, they're just trying to paddle sideways to get out of that current and to get to shore, right? Those two guys are in the boat together paddling.
Sure.
We don't want to fail because it's going to show up on our FDD, and I don't want to go bankrupt. And they're paddling, and then you just hear the water raging. When they're paddling, paddle, and they get to the shore. That's what having a franchise is like, okay? That's what being a part of a franchise is like. Now, the other side is one guy is in the boat, and he's paddling. He's like, Greg, I see the Niagara's over there. Greg, Niagara is over there. And he's like, okay, I'll paddle as fast as I can. So Carl's paddling. He's going, and Greg's like, come on, Carl, you can do it. Come on, Carl. And then Carl falls off the Niagara and dies. And Greg goes, he's out with his wife that night, and they're kind of marinating about the funeral and thinking about how sad it is. And he's like, yeah, it was sad. I feel awful. And about a year from now, Greg will be just fine. He'll probably have moved on. He probably has a new friend, and things are going well. And Carl's dead. And that's the difference. As you have one person who's in the boat with you paddling, and the other one where you got one guy on the sideline kind of cheering for you. And it's just different. You know what I mean? So you need somebody in your boat with you. That's why I feel like what we offer at Thrive is kind of like we're in the boat with you, because we have no upside other than we want you to succeed, because when you succeed, the people on Thrive, you guys are our product. We have thousands of people all over the world, and we hear stories every day about people who are implementing and having big success. We heard from a guy the other day. He owns a pharmacy in Wyoming, I think it is. We talked to another guy who owns a business in New York. We talked to another guy who owns a business in Colombia. And when they tell people like, oh my gosh, my business is rocking because of Thrive, we benefit. So we're kind of in that boat with you. We don't make a bunch of fees from you. We make $20 a month. It's everything included. It's the workshop, it's the training, it's the whole deal. You guys can come to an in-person workshop. It's all here. So we're in the boat with you, But you got to have people who are in the boat with you.
Okay, so number 17, you're in the boat together. Number 18, this is our final pro here, okay, is sales and marketing assistance, okay? So I know sales is kind of like that thing that everybody has to do and nobody wants to do.
Yeah.
And so how does sales help? How do you get that help?
Well, sales is a specific systemic process. It's a proven best practice system. That's what sales is. There's a system to it. And we have some awesome trainings on Thrive. I encourage everybody to watch if you haven't seen them yet. But to do sales, you've got this 5-part system, okay? Yep. It's rapport, needs, benefits, close, isolate, objections.
Sure.
Rapport, needs, benefits, close, isolate, objections. Well, that's how that works, which is great. And in the world of entrepreneurship, you have to learn to sell to survive. And we'll teach you on Thrive how to do that. But in the world of franchising, they've already built a system that works. So just the concept of upselling. I was in a Sports Clips the other day, and I mentioned them a lot because I think I have a reverence for them. I think they do a good job. But I was getting my hair cut. I was out of town. There wasn't an elephant in the room by, so I went into the Sports Clips, and I go in there, and the lady says, well, hey, sir, with your kind of hair, I recommend this product. Do you like the way it looks today? And I go, yeah. She goes, well, let me go ahead and get you this product. Like, she didn't say, do you want the product? She said, do you like the way your hair looks? And for your kind of hair, I recommend this product. You know, next thing you know, she goes, and let me go ahead and get that for you. Let me go ahead and get that for you. She didn't say, do you want that? But let me go ahead and get that for you. And so she did that. And next thing you know, it's in my bag and I bought it because she knew suggestive selling. And the company teaches that system wide. It's a whole system deal where in a small business, you don't know unless you have a resource like Thrive 15. So you're going, do you want to buy some extra shampoo stuff? Do you want to buy some extra hair stuff? Nope. Okay, bye. And you kind of have to learn over time that doesn't work, and then you get serious and you start to learn. You once you have your breakdown, you kind of look for your breakthrough, and you find something like a Thrive15.com. But the franchise world, that's included for you. It's included for you. They teach you the systems. They coach you. They coach you on the sales. They coach you on the marketing. Oh yeah. And they have a lot of the marketing created for you. All the graphic design, all of the ads. It's kind of like you go into the grocery store or a buffet of picking out the different kinds of marketing that you would like to use for your franchise. Yes. And that's an amazing tool. Now, let me ask you this. Can we cue up our notable quotable sound effect here? Can we get that ready? Because I feel like that's what I need before I can get into the cons. Okay, so we're going to get into the cons. We're going to transition over into the cons here.